Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. We are back. The show is called TBR SSF Show, which simply means TBR Solution Sports Forum. It is myself, the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe, together with Suweng. Suweng Uratauri, Ena is a slave of football. And as I speak to you now, Utsilei and we are Limpopo. Suwengu. Welcome to the show. Pelarieta Utsilei, we are doing live. We're doing football. Yeah, welcome to the show. Utamako Kaino.
Kona ke amo first tollgate ya mathomo ya tswa ka Pitori.
Oh, ya tswa ka Pitori.
Jane ya bua le wena kuno kopana ka convoy no man boys.
Yeah.
Kopana le convoy.
Le convoy. Now let's get started because Nending it out this step because of network. Welcome to the show. Greet the viewers. Let's get started.
Yeah, morning to you, comrades and listeners and the viewers. It's on Saturday. We are on track. We are going to Limpopo. Please sit down and listen to the show. Thank you.
My man, I want us to discuss Mdogis, Doctor Khumalo. One of your favorite players, isn't it? Yeah, I want us to discuss Mdogis. Why discuss Mdogis? I was impressed with what he's doing with the legends. All right. I saw him being interviewed on Marawa Sports Worldwide, and then he's doing a lot for the former players. Not only that, I heard him commenting about your team, Kaiser Chiefs. So I want us to touch on those. And then that's one. Secondly, I want us to discuss the Super League. I don't know. I'm going to give you an analysis of the Super League. What impact will it have around the world in terms of football? All right? You need to watch the space. We are watching revolution happening in front of our eyes. So that's what I want us to discuss. But before I go there, and then Makosi, Wetara, quick one. Makosi, Wetara.
I think, today we have a game against Richard Bay FNB Stadium at past 3. So I think we are willing to get a 3 point. And the last point will be on the 30th of December. But today, because of the home game, maybe got our advantage will get 3 points. Whatever one need, but the main point is we need 3 points. So we urge all supporters, they must go there in numbers and share the boys, and then they'll win because we win back to back. Now we need to go for 3. We need another clean sheet from Buma because I think he's doing well at the meantime. But Tembisa, they got the transport is going to leave at 12 o'clock. 120 to 10 from South NBP Garage.
Yeah.
I think everybody are ready for that. So we'll see them on the side.
All right. Those are some of the things that are happening. Now, Utsilenge and Limpopo. Remember, this is the time, those tournaments, the holiday tournaments. And then those holiday tournaments, when we discuss the Super League, I'll show you the impact that it has, that it may have going forward. Now, Utsilenge, why are more tournament?
Yeah, go Vegas Sport. Monali tournament there, Mato Soccer tournament there, 32 teams. Kuna 30 teams already, under 19s are ladies, got 16. Now we are going for the open, second game here today.
So this one's Zaytona?
Yesterday was a game.
We are on this tournament, am I right?
Yeah, we on the tournament until the 25. Okay, check 25.
Yeah, good. Fentas, give Fenta Happy Boys. Badlala le Mushira Young Stars. Brazil FC le Mahalanoto Young Chiefs. Mushala King Habing FC Badlala le FC Inter. And Munyaka Movers Badlala le All for One FC. That is today. Nah. Then tomorrow, Kimonareng United FC Badlala le Mashikwe FC, Monametse Young Boys Badlala le Mamelodi FC, and in Chibeng 11 FC Badlala le Henneken, and Arsenal FC Badlala le Man United FC. Mamelodi FC Batwa Mamelodi ba.
Yeah, Mamelodi.
Okay. Now, that's it. And then we know that the Phillies games have started, all right? So they've started the Phillies games. But now we wish the tournament success, and then we wish you, Saddam, good luck in terms of you guys on your way there. Hopefully you'll enjoy. Now, let's get into the topic that I want to discuss. Yes?
The results are the 16 for the opening game. I'm sure it 2-3. Can I do that?
Do that quickly because I need to move on.
Yeah, game 1 ladies semi-final. Neliminary United ladies 2, Killers ladies FC. It will look over, but play late. How will the lady go over again? Yeah. Game 2 ladies semi-final. Tado ladies not, and the Bullets won. Game 3 under 19 male soccer semi-final. We will Marktown Academy 7, and then Motobe Young Swallows will 6 Pulmonga the penalty. Game 4 under 19 male soccer semi-final. But that means under 19. Never know but will 2 but 1.
Yeah.
Also remade on a theory. This were the final in Kadi, or the final in 38, Udam United FC versus the Bullets ladies kick off at 10 o'clock. Then but FC Nale Marktown Academy FC kick off 12 o'clock. Immediately semi-final.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want us to discuss Mdogis. I don't know, Gapa, you have seen that interview. It was Majens, Mdogisi, and Teboho Mokoena. Well, Gutabar Teboho Sele Pasta, yeah. No, things do happen. Now, although and I was saying I'm not a pastor, I'm just going to the church. And then now, apparently, this is what Mdogis has done. Apparently, he's doing it over and over. He got a call from the president of Namibia, the #1 citizen of Namibia, and then they wanted him to make an appearance in Namibia because he's still popular there, all right? Now, this is what he did, and then apparently the money was good. Then he said, no, I'm not gonna come alone. I'm gonna bring my fellow 1996 players to join me. They got a flight to go there. They slept in a hotel. They were paid handsomely. Remember, this man was supposed to go to Mdogisi alone. And then he shared with them, which is quite good, brilliant, which I think it needs to be encouraged. And then according to Teboho, Mdogis has been doing this thing for years. And when they call him as an individual, he would call others so that they share the part of the money because some of the players are struggling. He related the story of Naughty Mokoena. He said somebody indicated to him that Naughty is not well. He's got some mental issues now. You know, there is pressure. Remember, how did it happen? Remember, Naughty was recalled. He was in France and then he was sent back because of misbehavior. So apparently his children were being teased at school to say, your father is ill-disciplined. He had to be chased away from France. So, and then he said, he went out and said, guys, let's look for Naughty Mokoena. And apparently Naughty Mokoena is the captain just to boost the morale. So I don't know. I'm just giving you what Mdogis is doing for the legends. Do you want to say something about it? Saddam?
Yes.
Yeah, do you want to say something about it? What Mdogis is doing to the legends?
No, I think the legends themselves, they know what to do. If the president do that, and they must sit down and have a one message, one voice. Because end of the day, we don't need a problem. We need South Africa and Namibia, whatever, to be a friends. But as a legend.
Well, no, we're now good together. We are talking something different. I'm saying Mudogis was called by the president of Namibia, and he was supposed to get this money alone. Instead, he called the 1996 legends to the guys, let's go. And others are struggling now. They can't make ends meet. So he shared with them, and they appreciate what he has done. And Tebeko said, it's not for the first time he does that. He has been doing it over and over again. So what's your take about that? That's why I want you to respond.
Yeah, that one is on Shire. Let's see, but I hear you, but I can't answer that one.
No. Okay, fine. It was just very simple to say he's looking after the players, which is quite good. All right. Remember, he's not obliged. Remember, even the SAFA, they're not obliged to look after them because these people were earning. All right. So you can't blame anybody if you could not handle your money well. All right. So that is what he does. And then he went further. He was asked what's happening at Kaiser Chiefs, and he was asked whether Pito will be a success at Kaiser Chiefs. He said Pito is a very good coach, but he doubts he will succeed at Kaiser Chiefs. Moreover, in terms of the recruitment strategy, he has problem around the issue of recruitment strategy, all right? And then he said he's aware that they don't like him there, right? He goes there and they show him a smile. Once he turned back, leaves, and then they don't like him. So do you want to comment about that? No, let's leave it. Let's leave it.
I'm on the toll gate, I have to pay.
Yeah, let's leave it. Let's leave it. I don't want to put you but for me, it tells us there's something happening at Kaiser Chiefs that needs to be sorted out. I mean, if a legend like Dr. Khumalo is not happy about things that are happening, so it tells me that things have to be changed a little bit. But on the other hand, I said big up to what he's doing for the legends. And then I hope these players, the crop of players who are playing now, they can learn. They can look at what is happening with the former players and try to avoid that and ensure that they treat their life very well. But now I want us to discuss the Super League. I don't know whether you guys are aware that there is a Super League. And remember, this is not the only Super League that you see in Europe. We also have one now here, and then it has already kickstarted. And then there are a lot of issues. And then this thing of Super League, it has a huge impact, huge impact. Watch the space, especially after this European Court of Justice made a ruling. The ruling touched on this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. Very critical, all right? The ruling was saying both FIFA and UEFA, they don't have the monopoly of football, all right? So what does that mean? That means any other person outside this organization can organize a tournament, all right? And then the court ruling says both FIFA and UEFA, they must stop abusing their dominant position, the monopoly. The monopoly must be stopped. And then again, the ruling doesn't say. The ruling says they don't approve. They are not saying it should be approved, the Super League, but they are saying FIFA and UEFA must be wary. They are not dominant. They cannot be bully boys of football. And then they said, both UEFA and FIFA, they must listen to the proposal of a Super League. Remember when the Super League started, they were talking in terms of there will be no relegation, like what is happening in America. And then, but now that created a lot of furore around the world and among players, among soccer teams, among the fans, all right? And then now apparently they've changed the format. There will be promotion, there will be a league and so on. But what is interesting, only Barcelona and Juventus, no, Barcelona and Real Madrid are still there. Apparently, Juventus, not necessarily, Napoli has shown interest of joining the Super League. The majority of teams in Europe, they've rejected the idea, and then even El Salif for PSG, Man City, remember, it's owned by the Saudi Arabia guys, and then they also rejected the idea of the Super League. But people are saying it was coming for the Saudis and others to do that. Remember, Saudis, they'll be hosting, they've just hosted the Club World Cup, and then they are planning again to have Soccer World Cup in 2030. So, sorry. So they don't want to be on the wrong side of FIFA or UEFA. So probably that could be the reason. But what I see here, I see the evolution happening because it means people, now I'm talking about the tournaments that you are going to, Saddam, the Phillies games. People can just organize their tournament and then SAFA cannot stop them. PSL cannot stop them. We know it was an issue around the AFL, and then but finally it went ahead. So this may have a huge impact. I remember at some point I was saying to the people that I work with here in the office to say, guys, are you aware that in future we are going to see a tournament organized by BRICS? Remember, we have the Commonwealth Games. Okay, the Commonwealth Games. So watch the space. This can disrupt how football is being run. So now I want to hear your opinion. What's your take about this, Saddam?
So, meaning that you agree, disagree, or is a part of Makufe Cup?
Now the Makufe, you know what is the implication? That means the Makufe Cup, they can organize. Remember, it's not happening here now, all right? It's happening in Europe. And we have heard that England next year, they want to have a body, a regulator that will allow who's supposed to organize for football or not. And apparently they don't want their teams in England to participate in the Super League. Remember, this has impact in terms of the money that comes into the country. People are watching the English football and so on. But listen to what these guys of Super League are saying. They are saying their interest is about the soccer teams. We are told that Barcelona and Real Madrid are guaranteed of getting $1 billion each. Not only that, they are further saying football will be for free. No more selling of soccer rights. Watch the space. So what does that mean? Your Super Sport, your Sky Sport, they are in trouble. All right? So they won't be able to sell, they'll get it for free. But I don't know the model. How are they going to make money? Thabiki, come in. I don't know whether you want to participate in the subject.
Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Shabadala. Good morning to Mr. Swing there. Great topic. This is a nice topic, and
Robala Olumen, you know, that's why.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great topic. I mean, you see, I don't know why is UEFA. I mean, I don't understand why FIFA doesn't want what you call, doesn't want that doesn't want to participate or have a say in the Super Cup, because it's a great great initiative. They should look at what Africa has done. Motsepe saw an opportunity and he took it. I think if CAF or the CAF president didn't take this opportunity to be the one organizing the what you call the Super Cup in Africa, somebody else would have came, challenged him, and then that would have been a trouble again. So for me, it's a great initiative. UEFA should just let the teams or let the organizers organize the what you call the Super Cup.
But don't you think that allowing everybody to organize that may disrupt the program of football? And now as we speak, we have the Phillies game continuing, and the PSL is also running. You also have the tournament that Saddam is going to, those festive tournaments, and now you have the broadcaster. Yes, we know that DSTV is showing Phillies game, is also showing the PSL. Now, don't you think that will have a disruption of the program who runs football? Saddam? What's your take? If we allow everybody to organize the games, it's like Saddam has freezed. Thabiki, don't you think that will have an impact?
Yeah, it will have an impact, but I think there must be a way where such organizations can sit down and talk about such issues, but not only for like organizations like SAFA to control everything. They must just allow other organizations, but they must. I know that I think they must just find a common ground, but you can't stop the other tournaments from taking place because that the same tournaments let's like feeds people. There's as we speak, there are the Phillies games, people sell food there. You can't stop such things from happening, but there are ways where maybe organizations can find a common what you call a common ground to say. So yes, it disrupts, but then however you cannot stop them from going you cannot stop them from happening. So as you say already, they will disrupt, and so you find out some players from the PSL teams go and play there in those tournaments. Some of them get injured, some of them, when they go to the team. So it disrupts very so, but there must be a common ground. Maybe these governing bodies can, come up with better rules, for such tournaments.
But let's look at this way. I mean, FIFA, as we speak now, they are struggling with the what you call the program. They have just enlarged the Club World Cup, okay? They have just enlarged the World Cup, for the countries. And then they are trying to find out how can they accommodate Super League. This is what they are saying. They are going to play 7 games away, 7 games home, 14. In fact, they are going to limit the number of games being played by the teams. They are saying that will be to the benefit of the players. They will get time to rest. And then with the current program, they are worried. They say money is not an issue. The teams will be looked after. This is worrying. Money is a worrying element. It's a worrying element. It's a determining factor. But I foresee an issue of disruption and chaos, not understanding who's doing what and what. But let's watch the space. There is always evolution and revolution as time goes on. But we are watching revolution happening in front of our eyes. Remember, revolution is not about taking arms and all that drastic change. This is what we are seeing. We'll watch the space very closely and see what will be the outcome. And then people are saying, I don't worry about those teams. They can say now, but these guys of Super League, they talk serious. You know what really, really, really matters when they say the fans will watch football for free. All right? So that's good for the fans. And they are assuring the teams that will give you money. So the teams should be assured of money. The players should be assured of money. We've just seen with the AFL, all right? Whereby Sundowns won something like more than 70 million rand. Do you understand? So money is not an issue. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. We are watching the space. But the root of everything is money.
Money.
All right. That was the show for this morning, and then we move on. Give me the results of Phillies games if you do have.
For me, I haven't begun attending the Phillies game. I'll probably start today. Yeah. So I'll post more results on the social media. People can follow us on our social media, on Twitter, and then on Facebook also, and then on Instagram also. So we are there. But I'll be updating everything during the course of the day.
Yeah, a
Thank
big
you.
one. We are a financial company. We are currently in a campaign of assisting people who are members of GPF, who are above 55, who are 55 years and above, and then who wants to leave, but they're afraid that they will be penalized. So now there's a way of, resigning or retiring early without being penalized, not even a cent. So we'll show you how to do it. Look at the end. There is a WhatsApp number. Just drop us a WhatsApp. We'll call you for free and tell you how to do it. Support you from the beginning up to the end. And we also make sure that the people get their money on time. All right. Most of our people, when they leave, 3 weeks down the line, they get their money. All right. It's not a question of them waiting for too long, because we support them from the beginning up to the end. Not only that, even those people who are having debt review status that was imposed on them, not knowing that people are doing marketing, now they cannot do anything, they cannot borrow money. And then you want to clear those status, adverse report, your credit record has been hampered. So you give us a shout, then we'll be able to assist. And then please continue to subscribe, one, and then like, and then let's hear your comments. What's your take? Do you think this Super League is going to disrupt football for the good or for the bad? I don't know. That's what you should decide. Thabino, bid the viewers farewell.
Thank you very much for the lovely show. I didn't miss much, I think, but however, yeah, thank you very much for the lovely show, Mr. Shabalala, and Saddam also. I see he's gone also, so but however, yeah, thank you for the lovely show. Looking forward to a great day today of sports. There, I'll be attending the Phillies game, obviously. So yeah, have a lovely day yourself. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Saddam is on his way to Limpopo. He's attending another tournament. He's busy, and Chiefs is playing today. He's not going
Yes,
to the other side. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Thank you.